Hey everybody, Ryan with 50/50 Tech Area here, and I am here today to make a video about somebody asking me about this problem and how to work it out. The question is, prove that 2x squared plus 3x minus 100 equals 0. Basically, we need to find the x's in this equation. First off, we need to figure out what is this form called. Well, if you know most of your equations that you've learned, it's called the standard form. The standard form of this form is x squared plus bx plus c equals 100. Now, we want to know what the x's are in the equation. So, what is the formula that we can use to find the x's in the equation? It is called the quadratic formula. And that formula includes is the best for this problem because the quadratic formula, it has those letters in there. So the formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all of that over 2a. So now, how do we plug all those numbers in at the top into this equation? Well, if you look at both the standard and the form itself, you'll see a is equal to 2, as you see there. B is equal to 3, as you can see here. And C is equal to negative 100, as you can see right up here. Now, all we have to do is just plug those numbers in. Plug and chug, as some may say. So we do negative b. B in this equation is 3, so we write negative 3. Then we do plus or minus the square root. Let's make that a little bit bigger. B squared, we just put in 3 without the negative because it's positive in this equation, as you can see with that plus sign, so it's 3 squared minus, then we'd write 4. What is a in this equation? Well, a in this equation is 2, as we figured out just moments ago. We write 2 here. C in the equation is negative 100. And then all of that is over 2 times whatever a is, which in this problem is 2. So we do 2 times 2. Now, we write x equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 4 times negative 100 times 2 is negative 200, all over 4. Now we just need to simplify this. So we do x equals again negative 3 plus or minus the square root. What's negative 4 times negative 200? Well, if you just do negative 4 times negative 2, that's 8. And just add 2 zeros to the end. As you notice, there's a negative sign there and a negative sign there. Negative times a negative is, in fact, a positive. So we do 9 plus 800 all over 4. Now, to make everything better for me, we're going to add a new sheet of paper. So I'll write that part of the problem real quick. it is x equals -3 plus or minus the square root of 9 plus 800 all over 4. Alright, so we do x equals -3 plus or minus the square root of 800 plus 9 is 809. All that is over 4. Well, when I was figuring this out on my own, I found that 809 is not an even square root. I'll even show you here. So we have the square root of 809. That comes out to an ugly number, so we'll just do 28.44. Write that out. So it's x equals -3 plus or minus this, not the square root, but just 28.44 itself, since we already took the square root. All of that over 4. Now, we are not finished. We still can simplify this equation down to something a little bit simpler. So, what we can do is x equals, let's first do the positive. Let's just do -3 plus 28.44. Let's do that on our calculator. So -3, let's bring that a little bit closer, plus 28.44. Or you can just do 28.44 minus 3. That brings us to 25.44 over 4. Over 4. Or we'll just write or just for now. We will do the subtraction portion, so it's -3 minus 28.44. That brings us the answer of -31.44 over 4. So it's -31.44 over 4. Now, we just need to figure out which one of those two that we just found out go into 2x squared plus 3x minus 100. So, we can just plug that into, actually we don't need that. We can just do, when we have, let's just, for this part, we'll just do this as number 1 and number 2. So, to make it simpler without using the numbers, we're going to do x1. And we'll simplify it through here, through the calculator. So we'll do 2, oopsies, not the parentheses. Let's see my calculator with this camera. 2, actually it is parentheses, 2 times 25.44 over 4 squared plus 3, 25.44 over 4 minus 100. Right? We have that in the equation, as you can see. I press enter. We'll see how that goes with this next one. So we do, just clear that out right now, and just do a little cool thing that I like to do, so I don't have to type it out every single time. As you can see, both of those come out to basically the same answer. So yes or no. X2, yes or no. So basically, we can round those down to 0 themselves. So both of them are yeses. We can put those in and get 0 if we simplified it down. So that concludes the video on proving that 2x squared plus 3x minus 100 equals 0. And those are 25.44 over 4 and negative 31.44 over 4. If you want to work it out yourself and see if you got the right answer, go right ahead. Put it in the comments below to see if you got the right answer. And post in the comments if you would like to see me do more problems of the same thing, do anything else that you have troubles with. Again, this is Ryan with 50/50 Tech Area, signing off.